Hello, dear friends, dear astrology lovers, dear followers, those who are still interested in my weekly horoscopes, the analysis of the astrological actual transits. I continue having good news for you, and I would like to present you the weekly horoscope, the analysis of the transit situation for the last week of April from the 24th until the 30th. Yeah, the last week of April. The week will start with the very positive, very harmonious aspect, which is the trine of Mercury with the Saturn. The trine is the angle of 120 degrees. The aspect will be accurate, exact on April 21st on Monday, but the period of its impact will last from April 17th until 29th. This is a very favorable aspect for mental work, which requires, especially the mental work which requires big attention to details, for serious studies, for scientific research, for any mental work related to accuracy and analysis of facts. That's why these days are very good for contacts, all kinds of contacts, for repeated negotiations, for re-signing or extending current contracts. This day to be very profitable for us to listen to the advice of elderly people and of more experienced people and experienced professionals. The days near the exact aspect, April 24th, are good for obtaining various kinds of permits in official instances. That's why our visits to superiors, to influential people, to official bodies will be successful. So we have to get advantage of this transit. On the 25th on Tuesday, the moon that passes through the last days of the lunar months. Okay, the moon in waning moon in Aries will conjunct Uranus, and this will bring, as always, this aspect brings breakthroughs and renewal in business and personal life, new projects and proposals, but however, at the same time, we may expect shocks, surprises, this is the theme of Uranus, and unexpected news and events, breakups, eventually in unstable relationships. Emergency events are not excluded also, something unexpected. And the same date, the moon will be also in conjunction with Mercury and in trine with Saturn. So our intuition can give out available, practically applicable ideas or projects. So if we want to strengthen our connections, we have to communicate more these days. So the symbolism of Mercury and Moon are coexisting in this conjunction, of course. And on the 26th, on Wednesday, the new moon in Taurus, in 6 degrees of Taurus at 8:16 a.m. Eastern Time, Montreal time, Eastern Time, will offer a new, more constructive phase in solving old problems. And after the new moon, gradually we will feel more certain and confident about situations and circumstances that have been worrying us before. And by the end of the month, unexpected ideas and encouraging circumstances may appear. New moon is always the beginning of a new cycle. So this day, we should start a new monthly cycle with planning affairs regarding our property, finances, and business, of course, because Taurus is a symbol of material values. This new moon will bring us the update of plans in the field of acquisitions, finance, business life, purchases for office and home, a surge in business activity. We may feel, of course, the surge of business activity, a new understanding of our future, The new moon will also bring us a new understanding of our future with an emphasis on the subjects on the furniture, comfort, new living space. Maybe we can change something in our conditions of living, to buy something for our house and for the office. In the very first week after the new moon, not the day of the new moon, but the first week, will activate evolution of new plans in the sphere of finance, purchases, new work, but in general new work, but especially new work related to earthly realities and earthly pleasures, food, massage, interior design and beauty, which are under the rulership of Venus, because Venus rules the sign of Taurus, okay? So this is a chance, the new moon in Taurus is a chance for us to improve the material side of our life, especially of our conditions of our living. Next, what comes next? April 27th, 28th, Thursday, Friday, the waxing moon in Gemini will be in conjunction with Mars and in sextile with Venus. So these days, excellent moment for visits, romantic trips, love conversations, and love correspondence. Okay. Remember that on the 15th of April, Venus ended its retrograde phase, and while being in Pisces, so on the 28th of April, Venus will enter the sign back. You know, it will enter once again. So we'll come back to Aries, the sign of Aries. So the second ingression for Venus for the past months. And also, the planet Venus will be still in the orb of its square to Saturn, which took place, as you remember, on the 21st. The strength of this aspect will be noticeably weaker, of course, and decreasing day by day. So this is behind the two squares of Venus to Saturn and Venus retrograde is behind. And that's why this transit of the direct Venus to its aggression to Aries will give situations where dating can happen fast and relationship can develop rapidly also, but the time for new acquaintances and for the beginning of new cooperations will be more successful after May 4th, when Mercury will finish its retrograde phase. So this logic also applies to purchases and financial decisions, since Venus symbolizes partnership, relationship, love, and also material values, money. And despite the fact that Venus in Aries can incline us to be inclined to impulsive spendings, we should not succumb to a fleeting temptation to spend our money for useless articles and things. On April 28th, April 28th, on Friday, Mercury will be in conjunction with Uranus. Conjunctions are always very powerful, okay, especially with the slow planets. So the period of the aspect, of the impact of this aspect will last from April 21st to May 3rd, but the exact will take place on 28th of April. Impact of Uranus in its conjunction with any planet, in this case with Mercury, always has a double significance, double impact. Good, it brings positive and negative impacts. Let's start with the positive side of this conjunction. The period of this aspect can be a time of creative inspiration when ideas appear unexpectedly or as a result of insights. It's a great time. This is a great time for activities in the field of IT technologies, cosmonautics, aviation, scientific and technical studies, such as computer science, astronomy, astrology, of course, and mathematics. Also for work in the field of new technologies and new revolutionary communications. The aspect facilitates ingenuity, accelerates thinking process, gives insights and the understanding of abstract knowledge and notions, abstract notions. And when Mercury will get direct after the end of the first week of May, we will be able to find the missing link, to see the missing link, and we will witness more favorable conditions for the implementation of our ideas. So even though we have this powerful conjunction with the Mercury with the Uranus, Mercury is still retrograde. Don't forget about that. So we can eventually put down our ideas. Me, sometimes I wake up at night and I put down something that came up to me. Yeah, you see the birds confirm. So, but the implementation of these ideas will be more, will get better results after the 3rd of May. This aspect also can bring contacts with interesting people, because Uranus symbolizes unconventional, non-conformist exchanges and personalities, characters. This aspect can bring unusual business cooperations and discussions. And what is interesting, that business communication during this, the impact of this aspect can grow into friendships. That's why it's a good moment for communicating with friends. Many of us may find an unexpected solution to financial problems. So the symbol of Uranus is something unexpected and untraditional, non-conformist. From the negative point of view, the conjunction Mercury-Uranus can give sudden problems related to documents, reception of unpleasant news, complications during negotiations, infringement of arrangements, unexpected visits. So we have to combine the symbolism of Mercury and Uranus. It's very logical. Astrology, very extremely logical science, the perfect system of symbol. Some of us could go for unexpected trips, unplanned trips, but at the same time we may live surprises during these trips. Probable problems with transport also, not excluded. That's why from April 24th to 28th we must be careful while driving, when working with electrical appliances and electricity. Yes, we have to keep in mind that these are days of increased rate the rate of accidents will increase. On Saturday, April 29th, waxing moon in Gemini, will be in trine to Jupiter and in sextile to Uranus and Mercury, and at the same time in opposition to Saturn. These are very contradictory aspects, because this position, any aspect of Saturn, it's not harmonious, it's difficult. So despite the fact that we will be aimed at easy communication, the information will come fast and easily, it will be difficult for us to see the positive side of the news. So this day we may lack mobility and optimism, showing inflexibility, indifference, stiffness in the perception of information. Yeah, the most difficult is to interpret the contradictory aspects of the moon of any other planet. So yeah, this exists. Yeah, contradictive interpretations of contradictive aspects. Yes, they exist all in one. The last day of the week and the last day of April, Sunday, April 30th, waxing moon in Gemini is in sextile to the Sun and in trine to Neptune. This is a great day for activities related to our home, our household, and also for the activities related to our country house. There's a Russian, I think it's Russian word, dacha. So if you have a garden, you have flowers, we should go to the country this day and to take care of our piece of land and our trees and plants and flowers. I anticipate once again a little bit one aspect which will be exact on May 2nd, the Sun in sextile to Neptune but it will be in the orb between April 26th until the end of the month of April. If we connect our intuition and the sagacity, if we are, if you don't, we're not afraid to fantasize, fantasies, to give freedom to our fantasies, to, yeah. If we don't say to ourselves nothing, oh, this is impossible. Yeah, everything is possible. Fantasies. We could realize our intentions about something that we have been dreamed of for a long period of time. And these days, the aspect sextile Sun, Neptune, we can see the creative self-expression increased, as well as the ability to be inspired by high ideas. As I promised you, only good news, and I wish you happy new moon. Make plans, make projects, put things down, write them down, what you would like to realize the next lunar month. Don't act, don't make decisions, don't start acting. Only the planification, only the visualization. And I thank you for your attention once again, and I wish you a wonderful week. The mood that should correspond to the spring atmosphere, right? Sunshine and joy. And thank you for being here, for watching me, and talk to you very soon the next week. Goodbye.